Feb 19th, Wednesday. Reflection by Reverend Father Clifford Atta Anim. Mark chapter 8 verses 22 to 26. Jesus heals a blind man at Bethsaida. Today's gospel recounts the miraculous healing of a blind man in Bethsaida. In ancient Palestine, blindness was widespread, particularly in coastal regions where the sun's harsh glare, poor hygiene, and the prevalence of disease-carrying flies contributed to eye infections. Physical blindness, however, was not just a medical condition. It often symbolized spiritual blindness, a theme Jesus frequently addressed in his teachings, as seen in John chapter 9, verses 39 to 41. Jesus, moved by compassion for the man's suffering and the faith of those who brought him, chose to heal him in a unique and gradual manner. Unlike many other miracles where healing was instantaneous, this time Jesus led the man away from the crowd, possibly to provide a more personal and faith-building encounter. He used physical signs, spitting on the man's eyes, laying hands on him, and asking about his vision's progress, as described in Mark chapter 8, verses 22 to 26. This step-by-step healing mirrored the man's growing faith, teaching us that spiritual enlightenment often comes gradually, rather than all at once. Much like how Jesus opened the blind man's eyes in stages, he opens our hearts and minds progressively, inviting us to deeper faith and trust in him. This mirrors the experience of the disciples, who initially struggled to understand Jesus' identity and mission but grew in spiritual insight over time, as seen in Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 to 17. Life application. Recognizing our spiritual blindness. Just as physical blindness kept the man from seeing Jesus, spiritual blindness can prevent us from recognizing Christ's presence in our daily lives. Even though we acknowledge his real presence in the Eucharist, in sacred scripture, and in the praying community, we sometimes fail to see him in the people and events around us. Praying for deeper spiritual sight. Like the blind man who needed Jesus to heal him step by step, we must seek Christ daily in prayer, asking for the grace to perceive his presence in our joys, struggles, and encounters with others. Just as Bartimaeus cried out, "Lord, I want to see." God bless you.